welcome back to my channel. Today I have this Sunkissed bridal makeup tutorial for you. I wanted to do something a little bit different to my previous bridal tutorial, which was with taupes and champagnes. I wanted to do something a little bit more golden, so this is what I came up with. Today's video is a really special one because it's a collaboration with the gorgeous Kelly Strack. I have watched Kelly's videos for quite some time and it's really cool being able to see us grow together as well. Kelly has also created a bridal makeup tutorial for you today. I can't wait to see what she's come up with. Kelly's videos are very similar to mine. She does a lot of makeup tutorials and makeup related videos. So after you've watched this video, head on over to Kelly's channel. The link is down below and have a look at her bridal makeup tutorial and make sure you go and subscribe. So let's get into the tutorial. Starting out with the Lorac behind the scenes eye primer today to prime my eyes. It is pretty much a clear base, so what I'm going to do is set that with a skin colored Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Vanilla Bean and just take it on a big brush and set the eye completely from lash line to brow. Next I'm going in with Beaches and Cream as my first transitional color. This one's also a Makeup Geek eyeshadow and I'm taking it on a really fluffy brush, a nice clean one, and I'm just taking it all the way through the crease really messily in circular motions and windscreen wiper motions back and forth. Next up, going in with Creme Brulee, which is a bit of a deeper color, and just taking that exactly where we placed Beaches and Cream. All I'm doing today is working up from light to dark or deeper shadows and just going in and make sure they're really blended out. That is the trick to a really good smoky eye. Next, going in with Latte, and which is again just a deeper color and on a little bit more defined brush, still a quite fluffy pencil brush. All the brushes I've used today are from Zoeva as well. So I'm just taking that more so in the crease and spreading it a little bit out. Next, going in with Barcelona Beach, and I'm taking that on the crease as well, just over the top. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Taupe Notch now, and this will just deepen it up, and it does look a little bit funny, but it will look better when we go in with the lid color. And here's the lid color. It's MAC Pigment in Tan, and I'm taking that on a tiny little brush and I'm just packing that on the lid. I'm not wetting my brush or anything. I'm just applying it really carefully to just the lid and just in that space there where we haven't put any eyeshadow yet. I'm making sure to blend out the lid color with the crease colors to make sure that looks nice and blended. And then going in back in with the previous brushes just to make sure everything is blended seamlessly. And just cleaning up any fallout I had from that pigment. There was just a little bit. Now time for primer. I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I love this primer. It makes your skin just glow so beautifully and makeup just glides onto it as well. Now for foundation, I'm using the Giorgio Armarni Luminous Silk Foundation. I love this foundation. It's perfect for a special occasion, doesn't have flashback, and it looks so gorgeous. It's luminous. And it is long lasting even for oily skin as well. So I'm just taking it on my fingers and then blending it out with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender that is, and making sure I have enough coverage on my cheeks and underneath my eye area. So I'm just putting a little bit extra there and then I'll blend it out. Also, don't forget to blend down your neck and also in your hairline. Now going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this concealer because it doesn't move and it does have great coverage as well. So I'm placing that underneath the eyes, down the nose. I will take a little bit more on the forehead and the chin, and then just also blending it out with my damp beauty blender. I'm just taking a skin colored concealer and just running that over any scarring or marks that I have on my face, just because I want the skin to look absolutely perfect today. This is just the collection concealer. Now to cover those dark circles even more, I'm using this Bobbi Brown corrector, and recently I have loved it. It just really covers my dark circles so well, and you don't want them showing through on your special day. So I'm just tapping it on with my finger and then blending it out with the beauty blender. Now to set the area, I'm going to actually bake today. I'm using this Celebre loose powder, and I'm going to tap it on the area with my damp beauty blender, and then what I'm going to do is leave it on the area. This one doesn't have flashback as it has a little bit of color to it, and it's baking it will just make it look flawless in photographs, and it won't crease. The under eyes won't crease. So I'm just taking that down the contour line as well, as I want that looking nice and defined for a special occasion. And then what I'm doing is setting the rest of my face with a skin colored powder, so one you know, to match my skin tone, and just placing that wherever I can. And then what I'm going to do is take a lighter color powder and brush off that loose powder. And what this will do is just give a bit of extra coverage and make sure that powder will not move. And then I'm just taking my face powder brush and just blending it all together. And then I'll go in with Benefit Hoola as the first bronzer. I'm tracing it around the edges of my face, so forehead, my jawline, my cheeks, and this will just warm up the complexion and blend all that powder in together and start off the contouring process. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit, and I'm taking this first shade here and I'm taking it everywhere where I'm going to contour, so my cheekbones, my forehead, jawline. I will take it on my nose as well, just on a little eyeshadow brush, and also on my underneath my lip as well. Now with my nose, I'm going to take the lighter shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette as well, and just run that down the center of my nose, and then just kind of blend everything in together. I find that it makes the nose contouring a little bit less harsh. Now back in with eyeshadows on the lower lash line, I'm taking Creme Brulee first and running that along the lash line, and then I'll go in with the deeper colors and build them up, and then smoke them out as well. I'm using MAC blushes today, and I'm using this beautiful one with the sheen. I'll have the name of it listed down below, and I'm using that one first, and then I'll go in with the one next to it, which adds a little bit of color. This one's beautiful, but it just wasn't giving that pop on my cheeks for me today, so I went in with the next one as well. I'm brushing out my brows first and then going in with a brow pomade. I find that this is just the best product to use. It's super long lasting and your brows won't move, the color won't fade, and they will last the whole day and night. So I'm just tracing around the edges of my brows and then filling them in just along with their natural shape. So I'm using a brown eyeliner today as I didn't want black because I felt it might be too much. So I'm taking this on the waterline and also the tight line. For my inner corner, I'm using this white Kajal eyeliner pencil. I'm just tracing it on the inner corner there and then I'm blending it out with my finger. I'm actually using the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette and this Butter Pecan color for my inner corner and brow bone highlight. I just love this color. I think it's amazing, but feel free to use any shimmery champagne color that you want, but I just wanted to make it pop, so I've used this one today. I'm also just placing a tiny bit on the center of the lid just to make that pop in the middle. I am going to make a wing today and I'm using gel eyeliner. I just find the gel liner lasts a lot longer and it is just the blackest of black pigment kind of thing. So I'm going to create a wing. Feel free to skip this if you like, if you're not into wings, but I just felt like it needed a bit of a wing. I am a fan, but the wing size is definitely up to you as well. And I'm just tracing it on that tight line as well, just in that outer corner, as you can see a bit of the black. Now I'm just setting my brows with a translucent gel and going over the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal. This one's waterproof and this is just like my favorite mascara. I just love it. It really separates the lashes and it makes them look good and it won't move because it is waterproof. Now for highlight, I'm using Becca Opal and you've got to have a special highlight for your wedding day, I feel. So I'm just putting that on the tops of the cheekbones and the nose and Cupid's bow and just above the brows as well. You can never have too much highlight on your wedding day. Now for lips, I'm just using a nude lip liner and tracing around the edges of my lips, lining them nicely. And then I'll go in with a lighter lip liner. This one is by MAC and it's called Naked Liner. And just filling in the center of the lips as I still want a kind of an ombre feel to the lips. I just personally like this look. And I'm using MAC Pure Zen lipstick today. I like this nude because it has a nice sheen to it. So you don't need to wear gloss if you don't want to. And it's just a beautiful peachy nude color. I just adore it. To finish off the look, I'm going in with some red cherry lashes. These are in 205. I love red cherry lashes. I actually used the wispy lashes for my own wedding, but these ones are gorgeous as well. So I'm just placing them on. And then I will go over the lash band with a liquid liner. I just find the pen is easier to use. And we are done. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial and you may have learnt a few things on the way. I do have a more in-depth bridal tutorial linked down below, but this one I feel is still glam without being too over the top for your wedding day. With this makeup tutorial, I want to let you know that it is completely flash proof. I'll insert a picture here with and without flash. Don't forget to go check out Kelly's video now, links in the screen and down below. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Bridal makeup tutorial, but I wanted to do something different to like the one that I would kind of typically do, which is one that's already up on my channel, like my own bridal makeup tutorial. So I did like kind of like a sun-kissed look on the eyes. I used MAC 10 pigment